Life at this point seemed a bit normal. Of course we couldn't travel, but still many shops were open. The weather was nice and outdoor dining sufficient. We went to the Williamsburg hotel. It was a nice stay, but at some point the security guy told me to stop shooting videos. As I said in previous video, this made me think that I should study the laws even more. The incident also made me go on another spending spree, buying a nice Canon EOS R camera and a few lenses. Up to that point I was perfectly happy with my Nikon P1000. All the zoom was terrific, but it was getting me in trouble because it looked too advanced, should I say, spooky? I don't know. It looks too much. So I wanted something that looks more normal. EOS R was super compatible with Ronin S and with wireless microphones. Yay! I could now develop more advanced videos. I bought some toys to prepare the Balance of Democracy video that I released almost 2 months later. We shot an amazing video with Lina where she explains AI. I was so happy about that video. After a lot of thinking, I also got back to the office. The reason I got there was that nobody told me to. The office is empty though, and free food and taxi, so why not? So simple. In March, I was more moderate on those ideas, but by September, and even more now, I'm strongly convinced that companies that will insist on getting people back to the office will vanish. There are exceptions, of course, jobs that can only be done when people are on the same place. Like, for example, if they need to shoot a film. Maybe sometimes of selling and trust will require face-to-face conversation. But we people adapt. We will learn how to build work relationships and onboard and everything else online. Of course, it was so sweet that we were getting to have a water cooler conversation and have friends at work and all such. But it was also abusive. The company sees you as a money-making piece of a machine. You see it as the place where you go to make friends. That's not good for you. It's like exchanging gold with coffee beans. It's likely not even good for the company. Go to yoga to make friends. They will be cool, like-minded people that you enjoy spending time with. Spend more time with your children, get a life. Companies were split into two groups. The ones that are forward-looking, agile, and grew immensely during 2020, and the rest, for which 2020 will be the final blow, even if they are still standing. Even if everything was back to normal tomorrow, most of the companies that didn't grow in 2020 won't survive the decade. That's because their competitors grew, by becoming clever and using resources of massive untapped scale. Big Corporate's meeting room is nice and cozy, reinforcing managerial superiority. But Agile Corp, that mastered online collaboration, will tear Big Corp into pieces. Big Corp burned capital and laid off to survive. Agile Corp hired abroad, now operates 24/7, uses a global workforce without asking people to do overtime. Big Corp got no sales, cause their salespeople couldn't buy customers fancy dinners. Agile Corp figured out online video advertising and had their best year ever. Big Corp tries to convince their employees that being tested at the entrance of their buildings is a benefit. Agile Corp cut the lease and gave guarantees to employees that they won't be back anytime soon. Accelerating Big Corp's decline is a good thing. It will free up people and resources to do more meaningful things. And that was September. Hotels, cameras, and companies that need an office will vanish. Thanks for watching.